So where are we? Let's see.
Energy resources,
Okay.
management of energy. As we can see, we're watching energy right before your very eyes, called hydro energy.
Hydro energy. The thing is, this never stops. I mean, it's like moving always, always moving. And
Always in motion.
exactly. So can we use that energy of the ocean?
We have fish tonight if we want.
Yeah, fishermen approaching.
Yeah, we can buy the fish.
Yes.
So it's their nets out here. That must be their net. Yeah, so hydro energy. We were talking about how going into the Aquarian age, it's the study of energy and the management of energy and how the supply of energy and how we are a source of energy, a moving source of energy full of electrical currents. Wow, look at that wave. Nice, beautiful.
So, and I'm going to tell a story of today. That's good.
Yeah?
So today, I so about the fire and cooking, right? So yeah, I don't want to do a big fire until it's necessary because I go cut the wood and it's time consuming for me, my energy, right? Versus you want to have, that like super hot because you don't want to waste your energy time in cooking. So it's a time thing, you see? It's a time war almost. This is no way, it's my time versus your time. What is more valuable? Come on, you see? But that is what's happening every time.
No, it happens with you because you are an energy master and you manage your energy really well. But it's at the expense of other people. And so for you, I have actually learned now to manage my own energy. So it's not at the expense of somebody else and that I'm always drained and tired. And so, yeah, I was thinking about that very thing this morning too, about the energy sourcing of each other. And I said to myself, okay, so I do things like when I prepare food, whether it's for me or for somebody else, I do it with the same consistency. So I never deviate from my work. It's always of quality and excellence. It's just how I am. I just like it. I like it that way. And which includes everything, where I'm sitting, if my floor is clean, if my napkins are clean, the cutlery is all there, and everything's beautiful. Because if I'm going to spend 2 hours on a meal with my energy and time and my love and my expertise, then the reward for me is to sit down and enjoy my beautiful meal. But it has to be always like with the best of the best, like the best silverware, the best everything clean, because you have to feel special. That's the whole purpose of cooking is you're taking the time because you are special and you matter to yourself. So anyway, what I was saying is that so when I cook, or even for you, like if I'm not doing it for me, and like the other day when you fell asleep and I had tea and coffee ready, it's not to please you, maybe a little, who knows. but really, okay, some to please you, and some of it is because I like to do it anyway. But the thing is, when I do it, I don't what's the word? I should manage my energy better, because when it's for somebody else, I should put in this effort because everybody else does that. That's what I see. And so maybe I've been doing it incorrectly. So I should put my best effort in for myself. And I should only use all what I have available for somebody else, which means I should never dip in for my best effort for somebody, because it doesn't work like that. You should never give your best effort of your energy to another source. It should always be given to yourself.
So energy, you need to optimize it, right? So if you're going to cook something, cook it deliciously with the best ingredients, the best that you can. Because you are going to use that energy cooking, so do it the best.
Well, you're going to receive the same energy back when you eat the food because all of that energy goes into the. Yeah, see, you got it back. Communication. Oh, there's our fisherman. Yes, so you were saying? So these guys are managing their energy because they could be sitting there fishing with a fishing rod and catching one fish maybe every hour if you're lucky. Well, in this ocean it might be a bit hard right now with a rod. But here they throw in a bunch of nets and a beautiful boat with a good motor so they don't have to row it. So they're using no manpower except for just pulling in the net. It's pretty damn good. You see, before we used to ride donkeys, but now we have mechanical equipment to do the work so we don't have to torture live animals.
But you see, the energy changes. So man not decided, but say, no, can we move fast? And then, they has gas, motors, all that stuff. So still using energy, maybe even more expensive, but to do it faster.
Yeah. I mean,
it's always an exchange of energy.
Of
in
course.
Things like that, in people, in everything. How can I do faster, more optimize, and that's what allows human evolution.
well, it's only because we're racing against time, and then that's what the Matrix is about. So it's kind of like a race. Remember, every color spectrum is on this planet, from black to white to yellow to right. So the colors of races.
But a race is time.
Well, a race is time. You're racing against time.
But so when you say race is time, then we want to be always efficient because
we want to be the best race. Our DNA, our genetics, are forcing us to compete to be better than each other.
Which exactly what you're saying is that we run faster than others.
Mm-hmm.
We always want to run faster even than ourselves than the last time we run.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to see how. Eating some things, not eating, sleeping more, whatever it is.
We're entertainers of ourselves. Because we have programs in there that allow us for evolution. And we think it's competition, but it's really just evolution. Our body is designed to evolve, to get better, faster, smarter, everything. It's just evolution, it's a program. But the 3D Matrix uses that evolution against us by competition. That creates, disharmony and anger and all sorts of bad things. But if they really explained it was just evolution, a hunger inside of humanity to evolve, it's not competition. It's not a race. It's a race against yourself.
It's a collective human evolution.
Uh-huh.
And we are all
for one,
working together.
and one
yes.
for all.
Uh-huh.
Except for if you make a mistake, in the Matrix, there's mistakes. But in evolution and progression, there are no mistakes. Because everything is evolution.
Everything is an improvement of the past.
Well, everything is, I don't know if it's an improvement.
Oh, it's an evolution.
Because the last one was perfect as it was. It's just evolving into something else. It's like having glass and then melting it and it becomes a liquid form and you can blow it into a bubble and shape it. It's still glass, but has the capacity now to evolve because somebody realized that, hey, let's make fire and heat this substance. It's evolution. Fire.
You don't call that an improvement?
No.
So we should delete improvement from the dictionary?
Yeah, because you're saying that something was faulty and lacking. Do you need improvement? Aren't you a perfect human being?
But maybe improvement means improve. Like I can do it in another way.
Well, you have to prove it to yourself. So you don't need to improve and you don't need to impress others. That improvement should be Yeah, quiet. Just
Improve.
like Jesus said, it's the humility within you. You don't need to boast that you're great at something. You should know you are.
You see, improve, which means inside.
Exactly.
Improve. Only you improve
For
yourself.
yourself. It's for yourself only.
Improve, and when we say improve, this guy turns on the motor. I mean, isn't that a synchronicity? Of
Evolution.
some kind?
That motor allowed him to now move forward. That's called evolution.
And this was at 10 minutes. So then it's evolution.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, so, we have these double-edged sword words that are cast against you. So you should never really look at like there's lack or anything is broken or there is something wrong with anything, because there isn't.
So you should look at everything is abundance, everything is perfect, and everything is an evolution.
Everything is evolving. Yeah. I mean, look at a baby from, when it's in the mother's womb for 9 months. What is that, an improvement every month? Or the baby's growing now, it's an improvement. From the last one, he had 5 toes, now he's got 10. It's evolution.
No, you make the point very clear. Evolution. See how cute the clouds look?
Yeah. It's like big numbers, looks like a 2 hiding and a 1.
And a mountain like an igloo here, and there's like a castle on the right side.
It's always a castle.
But it's like a castle on a cloud. You see here below the yellow?
What could be mountains with ice?
Yeah, that's
Ice mountains. That's beautiful. It's like marshmallows in the sky. It's probably all of Pachamama's farts in the sky.
Or pieces.
After she's eaten. The air is such beauty. That's a good shot. Super cool. That's super nice. And this beautiful sunset.
So this was evolution and energy. So to wrap this, then man evolved because they wanted to evolve in how the energy was used. Before consciousness, they had no clue. Birds making nests the same every day, We can repetition. You see a bird here, this part of the world, same bird is building the same thing somewhere else, but it's very similar. Humans, because they evolve. And they evolved because they discovered that they can transform.
Because they got hungry. They stopped eating the mushrooms and they started to get hungry. And then they had to start feeding the whole family. And they got worried, they didn't know what to do. And so they started to forage.
No, but that's when we devolved. Because if we're eating mushrooms, we are already...
No. We gained consciousness because what happens is that we didn't know that we could have babies. You see? And it was when we got conscious that we could see that we were naked. In other words, we saw a different part of ourselves. And we felt a different part of ourselves. So it opened the door to sensuality, sexuality. And, You see, what happened was that under mushrooms, under the medicina, you could make love and hold the ejaculation for hours. But see, when the mushrooms disappeared, in other words, other food sources came in, and people started telling us what we should be eating and how much of it, and what's poisonous and what's not, and what's good for us and what's not. We lost all the ability to be able to connect to the mineral kingdom, so we couldn't read the plant before when we were on, everyone was on mushrooms and the whole planet was seeded. People knew that that was a poisonous mushroom because they would come up to it. They would be able to read the mushroom on the spot. What's in their toxicology, everything.
So what
So
happened?
we knew.
So we're saying at some point, and that's why we are returning to where we were before. So what happened between there and now? We devolved.
We did devolve.
But what happened?
Well, what happened was that we were domesticated. That's what happened. Because they made us human instead of collective, which is what we were. But really, there's a trick in the Matrix. And what they did was they created gravity.
No, evolution again.
Yeah, no, but they created gravity too. We didn't have gravity.
So we didn't have anything because we had no body.
It was spirit, exactly.
So if we go back to energy, if we don't care about energy because we always have high energy and we're just vibrating all high energy, there is no energy exchange of anything. We're all in the same energy, period. There is no even a concept of energy. There's nothing. Now, when energy was created, and what is energy? MC squared, something like that. So, but evolution, it's related to time. If we don't have time, then we don't care about how do we improve tasks and make more money and all that thing, because we'll be living in the total present moment. And just waiting like the birds.
You sit and wait for you to be magnetized.
Towards the energy that
It's
the Matrix
pulling
is
you.
calling you. Because a lot of energies can come. So if you just stay still, the one that is more important will come. One way or another. Just trust. Walk in faith.
Yeah, beautiful.
So
Enjoy the beautiful. Wow, the beautiful sky is now. It's gorgeous. The camera picks up the sky so beautifully. Really amazing.
I'm gonna go shot. Good.
It's good.
So energy, evolution, and living in the present.
Living in the present, receiving a gift every moment.
Mincascenter.com.
Ciao.